Hello, this is my Nike SB Custom. The base color was all white, and this is supposed to have, it's a dirty, it's supposed to have like a grayish translucent sole, and I thought that'd be really good for customs. So basically, this is what my finished product is gonna look like. Sort of like a spacey, speckled look. If you see closely, there's white speckles, and like those are white speckles on the black. The blue is kind of like a marbled mix with a blue, green, and white kind of effect, and it's blacked out throughout the whole shoe like that. I'm just gonna keep the white laces, so I'm gonna put that in soon. And then I was thinking about dyeing the sole Heisenberg blue, but I haven't decided yet. Alright, so first thing I did was I already did my check. I already designed the check and put the paint for that. So next step would be to use acetone, which helps take off the factory finish that the factories put on when making the shoe. And also it takes off any unwanted paint that you have, like any mistakes or whatever. So, but I use it mostly to take off the finish so that the dye can stick better. So let's open that up. Hard ass thing to open. Open, ready. And generally, I like to use cotton balls. You know, regular size cotton balls, because you know they soak up the acetone and it's easier to get in difficult spots. So let me start with that. And normally I just pour some of the acetone into the cap and easily. No need to get rough, like you don't need to go crazy with it because it's very strong. Normally I would suggest using gloves, but my gloves aren't working right now, so I have to wait till I pick up some. So I'm gonna just use my hands for now. So yeah, you basically want to get every area that you're gonna paint. You should use the cotton balls and the acetone to like to take off that factory finish and make it easier for your paint to stick. Acetone you could probably pick up at a paint store or something like that. I generally look for like paint supply stores, like you know where they have brushes and all that, like Blick, which is in, there's a couple stores in New York, and then places like that. So yeah, I'm just rubbing right now, trying to get off the factory finish. You see, if you see closely, I don't know if you can see it. There's like minimal grime and dirt from the shoe, so that's like all the dirt taken off and all that finish that they put. Also, dulls out the shoe, like it makes it less shiny because of all that factory finish that they put. So yeah. And don't forget to get the midsole, because I did a Air Force One custom and not an acetone at all. And because I didn't do the midsole either, it made it crack a little bit on the midsole. So I definitely learned from that. So you see now, I'm doing the midsole, getting rid of all that extra finish. And acetone's not that expensive either, a few bucks. So. But make sure you get every single spot that you're gonna paint, because it helps. It helps make sure that, and basically make sure that the paint sticks, or it's easier to applicate to the shoe, because sometimes it doesn't really stick all the way or dry or whatever, and you have a fucked up shoe. So I'm just gonna be scrubbing everything Well, I'm not gonna do too much right now because I already, prior to this video, I acetone most of the shoe. So I'm just trying to give you guys a, you know, just like a little look into what I've been doing. Alright, so once you have that done, you want to grab whatever color you're going to use. Angelus Black, great company. Whatever color you're going to use. And then usually you want to get the dye for that specific color. If it's from Angelus, they pretty much have a wide variety of dyes. So this you can't really see anymore because it's been used a lot. This is jet black dye. So it's kind of like goes after you acetone, you take the dye. Messed up bottle. You take the dye and you apply it to the surfaces that you want to be painted, that same color. So after the dyes dry fully, I like to leave it for like a, I don't know, like an hour or a couple hours. Make sure it's 100% dry and let it seep into the material. And once you have that done, then you can start applying the black color with like a brush. Obviously, I bought these from Angelus. Great brushes. They last a while, which is worth it. And then after that, I'm gonna be using just regular white Angelus paint to add that speckle effect that I did for these. And you don't necessarily need the dye for the white one, because for what I'm doing, it's gonna be speckled, so you can't really speckle dye and then add the paint in the same exact spot. So this will be just fine. And then to give it that splatter speckle effect, I use like an old toothbrush that that nobody uses. It's just beat up. You can see here that the bristles are like split up at the end, which also helps for like if you add more paint, it helps with bigger splatter effect. But basically, just dip it in and then you just start going like that. And you pull back on the brush and it gives a crazy effect. I think it looks really dope. And basically that's it. Oh yeah, and excuse me, the colors that I used to give me that check were Gift Box Blue from Angelus and Pale Blue from Angelus. My favorite color personally because it looks dope. But yeah, you can see this, and actually I added, like, I took the paintbrush and I kind of put some blotted spots of white. So I don't know, to give me like to give more space between the colors. Right here, you can see. Right there, right there, right there. Like little tiny white. So I give more space and I don't want to overwhelm the colors. So I did that. Basically, that's all the materials you need for this custom. It varies for different customs on what you want to do. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching, guys.